wait.
Red side. And bukod doon sa nasabi mo kanina, both of these teams also prioritize yung kanilang mga gold laners. Both Benny QT and Eman, kailangan nila makakuha ng better matchup at this point, which is why when you have the red side, it not only gives you yung opportunity para ma-counter yung first pick, pero para mabigyan din ng better matchup si Eman later on.
Oh, RSG taking away that focus means may 1-1 pang open. May open pa. Actually, sobrang daming gold laners na open, kaya tinanggal na rin ng Echo ang 1-1. Ngayon, RSG Philippines have the fanning kung gusto nilang kunin. Pero ang dami pang gold laner na bukas. Hindi ito kasulad kahapon na halos lahat ng mga bans ay nagmumula sa gold lane. Oo, ibang-iba yung nagiging takbo ng draft ngayon. Talagang nakadepende kung ano yung gusto nilang patakbuhin na kind of lineup. Even RSG, hindi pa buo yung desisyon nila na kunin agad yung fanning kasi one. CW. That's the Valentina pickup for Onyx.
I see Paquito might work here as well on platform. That Paquito.
Yep.
But if not Paquito, Irithels, and I feel like they will pick up the Irithel into third pick.
Yeah.
So I feel like Onyx Esports can pick up the hero for
Is that someone's using a Blacklist jersey over there? Hey, Blacklist just won. Anyways, Onyx Esports here.
Oh, they won?
Yeah, they did.
Nice. Paquito.
Makino? Oh, no.
Fanny!
Hey, you want to go for something crazy? We're going back to the Fanny here.
All right.
Esports, Goni. Now that they banned the Akai, it actually has opened up this opportunity.
Might work, it might work.
Completely forgot about that. Hey, Cherna is saying something different, though. She's saying 3-1.
It might work here.
Goni is responding 3-2. These are finger gestures, and I'm saying to you guys so that you know the prediction. So, there you have it. For me, I'll see the draft first.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, last time they picked up that first pick, Fanny, it didn't work out too well for them. RRQ Hoshi, they have the chance to counter this, right? They have a lot of options, though this time around they don't have the Akai. They are going to choose an Esmeralda and a Cho that was previously banned there in game number 2.
And this is super smart, right? Because with this pick onto the Esmeralda, they're basically saying, hey, Onyx, if you pick up the Zyroth here, we're going to ban your gold laner. But if you pick up the gold laner, we're banning that Zyroth, automatically giving that Esmeralda more pressure to play with. So it's a forced error again that RRQ are placing onto the hands of Onyx Esports here in game number 4.
It also denies the Paquito pick in case Onyx Esports want to pick that up for themselves.
Onyx Esports, I do believe that they should just pick up the Irithel here. But no, they are going to ban out that Zyroth. So I feel like what they're saying as well on Onyx Esports, yeah, go ban the Irithel. We don't care. We can still beat your 1-1.
Oh, I don't know about that, though, right? It's Skylar's 1-1. Right now, I'm pretty sure he's sitting at a very high win rate on this 1-1. Here, Skylar on the 1-1, 83%. He's only lost once on the 1-1. 6 times he played it. Shoulder ban, obviously for the Fanny, giving him space. But RRQ now, they already have a show. Response to that Fanny. They should just go for the Irithel ban here. And maybe just a Diggy ban. But that's where it's scary. That's where Onyx Esports can play the funny games here. Because if you ban the Diggy, they can pick up an Atlas. Onyx can pick up an Atlas here. If RRQ banned the Diggy just to counter, just to remove the 1-1 counter.
Now, we are now seeing a very, very critical ban phase here. Remember that Way of Dragon can also be stolen, and by that Valentina, RG needs to keep that in mind. And Beatrix, of course, they are going to ban. I feel like they are going to ban out that Beatrix and Irithel.
Yeah, the Beatrix Irithel makes the most sense. I don't think they're scared of the quad right now.
Onyx Esports can actually ban out the Diggy and pick up the Atlas right here, right now.
They can. They really can, actually. And if they do ban the Diggy here, that forces RRQ to ban the Atlas. But no.
All right.
They think that the Cho can be flex, which it can, because it can go into the jungle position. Completely tunnel vision there, as they did still have the opportunity to pick up the Franco to counter the Fanny. So RRQ now, is it going to be the Irithel ban? Is it going to be the Diggy ban?
Irithel.
Irithel?
I feel it's going to be Irithel.
Yeah, I mean, if they ban the Diggy again, it just gives so much over to Onyx. But no, they actually banned the Ruby. So this perhaps signifies that RRQ wants that. Like, the 1-1 is just there to actually be a curveball, right? What they want to play with and what they want to carry with is the damage output for the next 2 heroes here. RRQ still have a chance to actually pick up something like a Ling up against this composition. Hey, Omwawa! Getting a shout out here from the crowd.
Hello. So yeah, back here. First pick for Onyx Esports. What do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be a Diggy to counter the 1-1? Is it worth it?
Okay, we're putting Ranger Moss on the spot, though. He needs to think. He doesn't want to do it. He needs to think about it. Okay. Well,
yep.
All right, we can't really translate that over because it doesn't rhyme, but Onyx Esports, like I said, Irithel. If there's a 1-1, the easiest way to counter that 1-1 is with the Irithel. RRQ, this is up to them now. It's very scary, because Onyx can pick up that Atlas still.
With the Ruby being banned away, are RRQ Hoshi hinting at an assassin pick here in the jungle position? They can still go for it, and that's going to be difficult for Irithel.
What?
I mean, Ling.
There's a lot. Ling
is a viable option
Amon.
here.
Gusion.
Yeah, there you go. I'm thinking about the Gusion right now. If you want to just go for burst damage,
we can see here 2 heroes. Will be the Jawhead and as well as that Forster. So the purpose of this Jawhead is solely to target that Irithel clearly with that unstoppable force. And of course, addition to that, they have the Barca, which is somehow a counter for that. Oh no, never mind, not a counter because they have the Valentina. But with that Feather Edge Strike, what it does is actually a very hard counter for that Irithel and perhaps that Valentina as well. We'll see though, Onyx Esports last pick. This is the time where he can play the Atlas.
Lolita
Jungle.
can also work.
Could it be in the jungle?
Go ahead. Or
Cho.
I think it's going to be Cho. I think it's going to be Cho. Better clear there. Atlas pick up for Onyx as expected. Yeah. This is... They didn't pick the Lolita because they think the Irithel is just going to win lane there. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Based on the draft, I think this is the most equal draft we've seen so far. I think both teams have their proper win conditions to actually win. It's going to come down to the execution. Let's see. What do you guys think?
I mean, Onyx has 2 winning side lanes, though.
They do. You're right.
That's going to be a
They need to
factor.
exploit that. They need to exploit that and perhaps convert it to objective. We'll see though. Game match point here to secure the M4 spot. I gotta say.
What do you got to say?
I feel like Onyx Esports can equalize here.
I agree. I'll put my vote on to Onyx Esports for Game 4. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, match point for RRQ Hoshi. Onyx Esports can come back in this game, though, to make it all the way to 5 a game. The portal's opening up for us to jump in. The land of dawn is here, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us in the chat what you think. Viva RRQ or Go Onyx. As both teams will have to bring their A game here.
We'll see here again. Keyboy with this Atlas will harass Albert here. And again, Onyx Esports needs to equalize in this game.
They do. This is their last chance here. And honestly, with these winning side lanes, they should be able to capitalize over this. Boots is going to have a really good time against the Esmeralda. And you can kind of see Vin here trying to back him up in that sense. And that's a manpower wasted here in the middle. I think Sanj is going to be able to clear really quick. And the challenge prediction by Axe,
Just like game 1.
versus 2, just like game 1.
Yeah.
4-2, like game 1 here. Yeah, I feel like again. Well, no. Standard emblem. Let's take a look at this.
First blood over to Kyrie. Presented to you by Samsung Galaxy A Series. Hey, Onyx Esports, this is what we expected, right? They have that mid-control and that jungle. Fanny's going to clear a bit faster than the Cho, even though Albert brought Demon Slayer.
Remember, Albert hasn't hit level 4,
Exactly.
so Onyx was able to do that, but that's because Albert doesn't have the way of the dragon, and that's going to be a very different situation once he hits that power spike.
And they're not going to let Albert actually go for this. Kyrie has treachery. It isn't here, though. I think Albert gets that. Kyrie doesn't matter, though. Cutthroat. Cutting, slicing Vin to pieces. He grabbed that kill. You guys can grab food. grb.to/Gani.
MPL. Well, indeed. Onyx Esports now, 1,000 gold lead. RRQ Hoshi, they need to contest this total. Rotation-wise, they are ahead.
They are ahead, right? I mean, and Vin, that's a lot of damage for a roamer to do, right? He basically 100 to 0 stuns here. The boost comes in again. Keyboy doing that play. Falling someone comes in. A business strike, though, was popped in by Boost. That's Jawhead, who picks up the turtle. Boost now caught with the dragon bringing. Stops it by Kyrie, who jumped in as well. Oh my God! You turn it around! It looks good for Onyx, but not for long. Vin on this Jawhead. Flashback to Season 7.
Indeed, Onyx Esports now, with the healthy lead that they have built, suddenly gone RRQ Hoshi with the objective take, and as well as the 2 kills. Also with Kyrie and as well as Sans. Now, they are actually leading emblem-wise here. Jawhead opposite the 4. Yeah, we can see here the damage from the talent. He wants physical attack as well. So, what he's saying, he can deal out damage with the smart missiles.
Now we're going to see back into the game here. RRQ Hoshi are leading in a bit amount of gold, but remember, Onyx Esports still are going to be able to win those side lanes. In terms of difference in levels, it isn't that evident. Kyrie, Albert still the same. For the side lanes, not one particular side leaning over the other. And we're going to see here, Vin already setting up in this top side. Are they going to go for a pick onto CW?
Well, they're looking for it, but Keyboy's here. So, Vin's not going to really commit to that. All he needs to do is let Skylar farm, right? And so far, Skylar actually is ahead in levels here, in XP a little bit by against CW, which is, again, pretty surprising.
Well, we can see Kiyoshi with this rotation lead are really pressuring the jungles now. We are seeing 4-man rotation. Let's see.
Then damage. Keyboy bringing it back with a fatal link. That's going to be Kyrie picking up a kill. DW's coming in, gunning them down right now. As Albert jumps into the way to Dragon. He's able to kick the member back, but Onyx Esports gets a 2-4-0.
RQ, though, they're staying chill because 1-1's up top, just farming up a storm. Kyrie going for it. His fire is ready for Skylar. He pops it, and he gets out. Kyrie unable to kill this 1-1 will mean that Skylar has more free farm up top.
Onyx Esports, though, completely taking back the gold lead here. And we're going to see, as the turtle has already spawned in the Land of Dawn, who is going to have the better setup. You can see Boots already be able to clear his lane, able to rotate way faster than the Esmeralda can. That gives them a bit of an edge in that sense. But more resources available for RRQ. Is this a mistake by Onyx?
Well, see, you can see here now on Esports, I think RQ is a little bit late to the party.
Let's see, you're absolutely right. Finn, though, goes into an ejector, bringing Keyboy back with an unstoppable force as well, but Fatal Link connects as well. Finn can be taken down, 1-for-1 traded in. On Esports caught, Boots now is going to be taken down. Nope, has the flicker to get out. R7 is looking for the chase with Clay, though. Boots able to dash away. Clay looking for that one more hit, but Kyrie comes in. Clay going to fall to the hands of Kyrie. R7 is still going to be able to sustain. Sand trying to dish out the damage as well. Onyx getting that 700 gold lead, but RRQ, this 1-1's been free farming.
Yeah, we can see here Onyx Esports with the 700 gold lead. Actually, the ones who are getting pressured, we'll see here.
Invade.
That was a 1-for-2 trade, though.
Let's see, Kyrie. Oh, the purple bubble stolen away by Albert there, but they will be able to find. No, yeah, it was. They will be able to find a trade. Keyboy jumps onto Albert here. He doesn't have the fatal links, though, so Albert's safe.
Now a 1,000 gold lead for Onyx Esports as they're able to get a lot of pickoffs on the board. We do see Clay here opening up the ultimate. The Feather Effect to zone away the members and, of course, clear that lane as they do want to be rotating towards this top side. Up until now, 1-1 has been untouched.
Just as you say that, they gang top side, and CW is able to pick up turret. Then, looking for that engage, but CW very wisely pops the sprint, gets out at the turret over to Onyx Esports, and finally, they're putting their focus onto that 1-1.
See here, Onyx Esports again with this lead. Esports, Flicker ultimate, Flicker fatal is in fact, we'll see.
Oh, Kyrie almost finding that kill there. I think with a cutthroat, he would have been able to take that kill, but unfortunately, it was just not in range.
Wait, what is Alpha doing? They're both going to be in this jungle area. Kyrie trying to take it away. I think Kyrie needs to be careful here. The Way of Dragon is available as R7 now caught in a weird situation.
Yeah, he's distracting. Very well played here by R7. My goodness. The captain for RRQ giving Albert the space he needs to farm in that orange buff. Baiting in a flicker from Keyboy. That's a very expensive flicker. It's a flicker on an Atlas that was burnt out.
We can see here again this last riddle perhaps here. Set it up for RRQ.
Then opening up the map. Use the ejector already, though. Knowing that Keyboy doesn't have that fatal link combo, is going to just be able to throw them away. R7 jumps into the back line. Finn is going to be able to lock Keyboy down for the kill. He picked up by Clay. On Esports, that 1,000 gold lead is slowly but surely diminishing, falling.
1,000, you're right. Slipping through the hands of Onyx Esports right now. It doesn't seem like they've been able to get a trade at all on the board. They were able to clear that bottom side. However, try to give Onyx a little bit more space, but still 1,000 gold lead. How are the items looking?
Seems like Hephaestus and Malefic Roar here for the side of Kyrie. But be careful of Farsa, Clock of Destiny, and soon enough it will be Lightning Cruncheon. But of course, 1-1, 2 items critical here. Frozen Size, Kyrie moving in, not enough damage, but my god, the backup!
Oh, man, jeez. What? Did they get a replay on that? What? Where did the damage come from? Was it just from Vin? No, it was from Albert too, but...
Yeah.
There's so much
right?
to see, though.
Yeah, they have so much lockdown. But Onyx Esports this time are trading those kills for turrets in the bottom side, right? So it's not that bad for Onyx. The gold lead, though, is just gone.
You can see here Onyx Esports trying again to find, but we'll see. What can they do?
RRQ looking for another pick on the board. This is looking scary.
Oh, R7 taken out. Wow, that damage from Boost. And obviously that second skill that can tear through physical defense gave CW the opportunity to look for that final shot. Onyx, though, needs to be looking for something here as Finn jumps in with Ensemble Force, actually the crossbow time, and oh my god! Not in time, Kyrie slices it before he can even tap the button. My god, no crossbow tag. CW looking for the chase. Clay is nowhere to go. Clay is dead. Double kill for Boost.
Man, 4 members taken down from RRQ Hoshi. Onyx Esports once again picking up the tempo. And I'm getting whiplash here, back and forth. Both of these teams are looking for, and it's working out really well. Onyx Esports with the additional area of pressure. They're going to be able to get this board here without contest from RRQ Hoshi, but Albert is sure going to try.
Oh man, Sans gets away the dragon first though. Albert going to be caught here. He locks CW down, but there's no one to follow through. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The alien! What? How did he go for the steal there? He saves the game, but look at the team. Clay R7 still able to back away. CW going to chase Sans jumping in. Okay, no, that was.
He got Wave Dragon, nearly got shut down.
He was 1 HP when he got that steal.
Wow. How is he still able to slip that in all the while that was happening?
Gonna explain. I have no idea how he was able to pull that off.
Quite speechless myself here. But with members down from the side of RRQ Hoshi, Onyx Esports can clear the Lord with 0 problems top side, and they need to deal with the Supreme Minions, but it seems like RRQ, they want an engage.
Ejector on the Sans with Dragon, locking him down. RRQ have regained a second win. R7 with the ball, he's done with locking CW. He doesn't have to sprint for 5 seconds here. They might actually look for the collapse right now. T-Boy's going to get the main link for the crossbow tag. Comes in, the shutdown as well. Kyrie in the mix, goes in for some damage. No lockdown abilities available for RRQ, but they're just looking for that turret up top. They're looking for the orange buff as well.
Yeah, it seems like Dyron is going to be able to clear that mid-side, though, so they need to send someone down there, as Kyrie now is forced to clear that bottom side. We're going to see 2 lanes collapse here for RRQ Hoshi. With 2 members down, how are they going to do this?
Yeah, I was about to say, if RRQ can end it here, that would be great. With the turret passive still active, I don't think it's going to be available. But RRQ have done something. They've taken that goal lead and turned it around once again.
You're now seeing here Onyx Esports, who were leading, and RRQ Hoshi finding their rhythm, finding their jam here. And remember, it is time for 1-1 to shine. Minute number 11, most of the items were built, is going to be built here. At this point, Onyx Esports really needs to be careful when they want to open a fight. Remember, they can't go all into Clay because Clay has that purifier, so T-Boy perhaps needs to find 1-1 and Albert, which is not an easy job because Albert is building tanks, but what else? Kyrie needs to split push here, but we'll see here. RRQ Hoshi have held their ground very well.
The longer this game progresses, who has the better late game?
We'll see though. We'll have to wait on that. Okay. First link. Oh my god, they're looking for collapse. Oh my god, T-Boy gets away late. Also been right now. Carries the damage. Albert goes in. Gets the G2 on the 4. Onyx Esports find the better trade here, taking Albert down. To answer your question, I think Onyx Esports have the better late game. With the Irithel, if they just play around this Irithel, they should be able to dish out more damage in the end. And the thing, well, RRQ have 1-1 and Farsa, but this Valentina, if it's just so dynamic with the ultimate change, right, with the IMU, I still think it's Onyx Esports.
I somehow agree, but with this Lord push, with this Lord spawn rather, Onyx Esports needs to be careful here. So we'll see here. T-Boy without Fatal Links, so RRQ can have a breath of fresh air.
Onyx Esports looking for this with no Albert. Kyrie though, going to be popped there. Retribution comes in. Kyrie still finding it, but the crossbow tank comes in. On to T-Boy. Only getting 1. R7 looking for the chase now. Skyler's looking for boost as well. Skyler going mad. Not going to get that chase down. As he walks over. Oh my god. GW is able to get out. Sans will not though. 2 for 1, but the Lord goes over to Onyx Esports.
That bottom side is crashing, though, to favor Onyx Esports, so they have to try and control that. The Lord is on the way, but that could have been a disaster for Onyx Esports. Luckily, San was still able to get out with CW and Boots. Otherwise, it would have been a completely different situation.
Indeed, and now we can see here RRQ Hoshi with this Lord defense. They need to hold their ground. They have Arsa, they have also have 1-1. So my bet is Onyx Esports with this Lord. What they're trying to do is just expand their space. Getting this tier 2 in the mid would be great, but now Onyx Esports once again.
Brings back as well. It's the Wombo combo over to Onyx Esports. Boots able to go that back line. Kyrie jumping in away. Strikers up down. Falling star moved by R7. Albert looking for the play. It's massive. Just CW down. T-Boy running for the hills. Gone down. Shot down by Skyler. It's another turn in this series, in this game, in this season.
Another defense from RRQ Hoshi. Just when we thought that was the perfect engage from Keyboy with the fatal links, RRQ Hoshi still able to capitalize on that, getting 3 kills in return.
Johnny, what is this game? How many kills do we have in 15 minutes? There's more than 2 kills per game.
32.
Two kills per minute, my bad.
Yeah, 32 total kills, and now RRQ with 1 member up. Well, not now. They managed to find an equalizer here. Oh, actually. Onyx Esports managed to catch a baser ball side, so still favoring Onyx Esports third-wise. We'll see here. It's the reset. It's the stalemate now. RRQ Hoshi, though, with that momentum play earlier by Skyler, we are now starting to see that this 1-1 is going to be a problem for Onyx Esports. Remember, the HS already confirmed, and with that corrosion size, going to slow down the members, the movements from Onyx Esports.
Albert, no, he's going to be locked down. That's Albert out. He's starting with the 4 members right there, but they're able to kite away. Boots getting out of the weakness point, but oh no. Okay, not down just yet. Winter Structure pops in. 1 more weakness point is all he needs right now, but Kyrie comes in again. CW is massive. Kyrie looking to play. Tyler with an anchor. Still able to survive for now, kiting back. 2 more weakness points. 1 for 2. Onyx Esports. Yeah, it's Onyx Esports. I had to think for a second there. Oh my god.
Still in favor of Onyx Esports for the moment, as what I wanted to say before that initiation happened was the fact that now 2 members are going to be down for Onyx Esports to get this Lord, right? They have the man advantage right now. They don't have Albert with the retribution. They could go for it, but it seems like they are going to look for the proper setup from Keyboy. But now Albert is up, so the stakes are very high here. R7 is not available just yet. RRQ Hoshi need to buy a little bit more time, and they need to control the waves properly.
Keyboy goes for fatal links. After we've been burst down instantly, Albert also knocked up. Skyler not able to find that crossbow tank just yet. Another 1 for 0 for Onyx Esports. They can reset. They can play with that death timer. Dude, it does not feel like a 16-minute game. This feels like a 20-minute game. I look at the timer and I'm just surprised every single time. It's only been 17 minutes.
Indeed, and we can see here Immortal for Albert here, so technically Onyx Esports can't do or repeat what they did earlier because he has Immortal. So Onyx Esports needs to bank in on towards Clay or Skyler, which is again a tough task. 1-1 has that extra Purify in his kit, and of course Clay with that Purify just negates that Beetling. But Onyx Esports, that is what they need to do.
Onyx Esports, they're used to being put in this position. They're so good with their wave management that RRQ Hoshi, they're the ones kind of suffering for it. And we're going to see here as the Clay has already popped his ultimate.
That's a good resource to actually burn up for Onyx, right?
Yeah.
RRQ don't have that right now. R7 also maybe use that Falling Star Moon to open up the map a bit. RRQ, though, they can play with this mobility from the 1-1 just to clear out the mid wave and to control it here. Meanwhile, Onyx, they're going to have to send their immobile heroes over to that mid lane. Boots, mainly here, is going to be the one sent to do that job. 1-1, perfect. And just do it in the bottom side. With 1-1 now in the bottom lane, Onyx needs to look for that trigger. Albert, though, is able to dash away from the perfect match with the Sampu. San stole away for their airstrike, and that's going to be Albert Tong still low. Immortality popped in. San's looking for the damage. Fatal Link coming in as well. Boots, though, still able to disengage from now. CW getting flamed in the back line there. Proto, double kill. Onyx Esports, they're falling, they're crumbling. San's getting the shutdown. down. Kyrie's still alive. Sansa going to play onto Clay. Albert's low. The minions are cutting down on the RRQ's base. It's a 2 for 2. Onyx Esports, though, in favor. Whoa, what has been doing? Oh, my God. I thought, my bad. I actually blanked out. I thought the Atlas was Finn, and I thought he was in the base. My bad. But Onyx Esports, wow, 2 for 2.
R7 just doing so much for that team. I mean, in that moment, you can see that R7 going to the back lines, actually eliminating CW as well as Boost, dishing out the damage, being the main front line, and that gave RRQOG the momentum back. Onyx Esports were leading, and you can see that the gold lead has shifted, but in the 90th minute, it's starting not matter.
Both teams here, Onyx Esports, do not want to back down, and RRQ, gold-wise, they are slightly leading, but at this point, does gold matter? Because I feel like Onyx Esports also almost at full items, especially CW, and my guess is Kyrie is already full items. But now, let's take a look here. Yeah, Kyrie, confirmed now. Full items and left pick, under strike, and as well as Heptacy, so full penetration with Ashikira.
Albert! Oh no, Albert! He is going to fall. Onyx Esports. Oh, Albert, he's been caught way too many times on these types of engages, on these types of he's always alone. Face checking alone as a jungler. Sure, you're tanky, man, but you need to be alive when the Lord's up here. Onyx Esports, they're going to collapse once again onto that top side. R7 pops that sprint instantly. No hesitation. I think Onyx made the wrong call. They should have just went over to the Evolve Lord. That gave the Death Timers a bit more time for Ark to play with here. And oh my God, they're looking for it. Sans is still there. Vin can be taken low. Onyx Esports forced to back up. Yeah. Albert's going to be back up now. Onyx can't really... Can they commit onto the Evolve Lord now?
I mean, 10 seconds, that's not a long time depending on how much damage CW has. At this rate, they might be able to secure this. But look at the way Keyboy is trying to zone them away. No, Onyx Esports, they're going to get it.
Oh, no. Airstrike zones it away. It's a miscalculation for Onyx. CW gets brought back. Keyboy falls. Immortality is everything on the floor. Crossbow attack pop there. Kyrie looking for a kill. Finds Skyler. The miracle play from Kyrie. He does not go for the Lord Field, though. Albert picks it up. Onyx Esports gun shy in that moment to go for the Lord when they picked up the jungler.
What was that? Do you see that hesitation in the eyes of Onyx Esports? If they went in full onto it, they would have been able to secure that Lord as well. Why did they hesitate? Why did they go back?
Guess they do not want to gamble here. Remember, can't really see the map, and with that feather airstrike, it helps Onyx Esports to second guess what they are going to commit. But with this Lord and with 10 seconds on the clock, I feel like Onyx Esports can still somehow defend the base, but I feel like their base is going to be exposed.
Man, Onyx went for the risky play. They did not go for the Lord. They instead went for R7, and it costed them here. Onyx Esports, like you said, can still defend, but it really relies on RRQ. Because what does they have to hope for RRQ to make a mistake here in this upcoming Lord Siege?
And it's not great because all of the resources for RRQ Hoshi are up. Jawhead doesn't have the flicker, but compared to Onyx Esports right now, it's looking way better.
Oh my God, CW! Down to a quarter. CW trying to clear that wave up in the top side. It's an Evolve Lord. It's not an easy one to go for the kill on. Then goes to the ejector. Skyler forced to back up. Athena shield pop on a call. Still are able to breathe in this game. Good defense by Onyx Esports, by Kyrie as well with those cables, but RRQ are going to look for that bottom side now. Vince, again, going for that ejector, trying to predict Kyrie's movement. Kyrie's got to be careful here with the cable. But the airstrike looks like CW's low. No trigger for RRQ. They don't go for it. They just go for the turret down below. They're happy with it, and they back off. Oh, my God. This game is insane. 45 total kills in 22 minutes.
Nearly took CW down just because of the emblem, and I'm assuming Clay built the glowing wand here, Ronnie?
I haven't seen his item, but my guess is with going one so popular in this patch, perhaps that is the way to go. Combined with Magic Worship, the DOT is incalculable.
4,000 gold lead now for RRQ Hoshi. As you can see, Sans picked up the glowing wand. As the game progresses, you mentioned that Onyx Esports should be the one in favor of the Trace, but Onyx Esports they're the ones making the weird decisions that can be considered blunders at this point.
Yeah, the moment where they didn't go for the Lord Goni, I think was the most evident one.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit greedy there. They got Albert. They, in their heads, they want to secure another kill to 5v3 practically, but it didn't work out. And at that Lord pit, it was actually just Onyx Esports hesitating to find the gamble. And actually, yeah, it went. The Lord went to the side of RQ, but Onyx Esports here still defending now. This one is an evolved Lord, so we'll see here.
And remember, Albert was the one picked off just now when Onyx could have gone for that Lord take, right? So Albert's not going to make that same mistake again. Remember, now in the late game, Finn's going to be the one opening up the map with R7 as well. Albert's tanky as well, so it's very hard if they want to actually do that once again. RQ first onto the Lord already, 24 minutes in.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult here. Clay has the Feather Air Effect to try and zone Onyx away, but on the flip side here, Keyboy is also very well equipped. Doesn't go for it just yet. Well, here we go.
Perfect match by Keyboy, brings up all back with Skyler, pops the front tank. Kyrie still able to escape. CW falls though, and that's another as well. Everyone falling from Onyx Esports. RRQ, the patience and the punishment towards Onyx Esports. Boots now all alone, jumps in for the damage, but with an nature from Skyler is going to secure the kill. Kyrie trying to all alone, 40 seconds on the death timers for the nearest one, and that's Keyboy. Kyrie defending, RRQ to the damage. Kyrie still able to defend for now. He jumps back and forth once again, but RRQ.
Wait.
4 years, oh my God,
Wait.
Kyrie? No, 4 years in a row, 4 seasons in a row.
History prevails today.
Wow. 3-2-1. Onyx Esports could not find the comeback. RRQ Hoshi, the Kings of Kings, is proven they are too strong. They're here in the playoffs for one and only reason. They want the M4, and they got the M4.
RRQ are your first Indonesian team to qualify to the M4 World Championship in 2022 in Jakarta. Against all odds, against everyone's prediction, it's RRQ who stands atop once again.
The better a king today, the king of the kings, with a very dominant showing as well. 3-1 against the tournament favorite.